I don't know that we'll do anything, because what you're hearing is platitudes and what we have to do, but what needs to happen is real change within the VA.
But that's not happening, is it? The fix to address this mess is going nowhere fast. So I just say it's time for a mutiny. Ignore the law, drop the law, get these bad employees out, and get the care to the veterans who so sorely need it now. Army veteran Amber Barno agrees. So I guess we're signing up for the same illegal act. But my only point in saying it is that, look, Amber, these guys are hurting. We got to do something. Time for a mutiny.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm the first to say that I'm all for people rising up, especially employees that see possibly illegal, unethical practices that have resulted in the death of American veterans. But unfortunately, as we've seen within this unethical culture within the VA, if you make your voice heard and you stand up against some of these practices, you get retaliated against. That's the culture that's accepted within the VA. And so people want to keep their jobs, and that's what they have to work with day in and day out at the VA.
But see, Amber, then what would be the harm if someone at the VA said, look, you know, you're going to wait forever for care here. Here's what you do. Take this, go across the street, you'll get the care you need. Or someone right there firing someone on the spot, a subordinate who didn't do that. And so you can't fire me, I'm a federal union worker, you can't do that. So we'll argue it in court later. You're out of here. Goodbye. There's the door. Don't let it slam you on the way out.
That would be great, and the VA system probably wouldn't be in the dire state that it is these days. But the way the system is set up is that it's almost impossible to fire SES employees. It takes 2 negative performance reviews within 1 year, and some of those evaluations are self-evaluations.
Oh, no, Amber, I fully agree with you. That's what I'm saying. It's a waste of time. If you want to argue this with me later on, go ahead. And you want to drag me to court, go ahead. You saying what I'm doing technically right now is illegal. You're right. Go ahead. But right now, I'm caring for the people who you're supposed to be caring for, who you're treating like crap. So why don't you just get out of my way and allow me to heave your ass out of here?
Because I don't think it's to that bottom level employee what really needs to change.
Oh, no, they won't do it. But that's what a mutiny would do. A mutiny would force that behavior. Good workers there have told me themselves and emailed me, Neil, we can't deal with it. We're sick of it. We're looking in the eyes of these heroes, and we can't deal with it anymore.
That's what it's like to work inside a bureaucracy, frustration and having to deal with red tape and paperwork that's miles long. Yeah. And so it would be nice if we saw some more employees, but I think we do need to look at those employees that were brave enough to step up and are whistleblowers now for some of the issues that we've seen in the VA over the past few months. Well, they're
out there, Amber. You're right. They are out there. Amber, thank you very, very much. We started the show with a little bit of heat. This might ring a bell. Quite right. Where was your rage? Where was your rage, Congresswoman?
Listen.
Where was your rage, Congresswoman? No. You're conflating issues and you're being silly. Record number emails coming in. They go pretty much like this. Cavuto, you're a rude ass. If I were Michelle Bachmann, I'd have a law against you. Someone else said, who do you think you are? O'Reilly, you're an idiot. Quit blabbering, start thinking. Still, yes, they have been clueless, and yes, they like to sue each other, but you have no right second-guessing their stupidity because you're stupid. And then Michael writes, of all the people on TV at Fox, I find you to be the most disingenuous and phony. P.S. I hate you. Michael writes, Neil, I don't know what the deal with you is. I know you take some medication. Have you taken the adequate supply today? Wow. All right. Again, I apologize if it got a little heated, but I think my point is sound. If I came across as rude, I'm sorry for offending the Congresswoman. I'm sorry for offending some of you. But the time for theatrics is over. The time for filing lawsuits and talking past each other in press conferences is over. Republicans, you hate it. You hated it when Democrats did that to you. Democrats, you hate it when Republicans do that to you. I have a novel concept. Talk to each other. Have a nice evening.